Let's get talking with the mid-cap company. That's Mr. Ramnath, CFO of ITD Cementation, joins us now. Thanks, sir, for joining us this afternoon. I want to ask you with regard to your order book, what does it stand at and what's the pipeline looking like?
As of March quarter, that's our first quarter, year end is calendar year. As of March quarter, our order book is around 4,100 crores, which is at the highest it has been at the company's history.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Ramnath, and thanks so much for joining in. You know, your company was responsible for the Sabarmati River, the riverfront development project, and now we have a separate ministry which will be looking even into the Ganga cleaning. So the expectation is in the market is that perhaps you all could be the front runner as and when this, tender is, the Ganga cleaning tender is floated. Your thoughts on the same? Are you aware of when they're likely to do so, and will your company be interested in bidding for this?
See, as far as capabilities, we have the capability to handle all these type of projects. But other things are speculative because we have the capability in-house to do several of these projects, and we have demonstrated in Sabarmati. The other things are purely speculative. It would not be proper for me to comment upon that.
Okay, so what could be the rough size, sir, of such a project, just out of an industry experience?
No, it could be very large. It could be in thousands of crores. Depends on how you want to execute these type of projects. It could be hundreds of thousands of crores. So it's difficult to say.
Hundreds of thousands?
Because it's a very large, it is. I mean, I am saying hundreds of crores, because it's a very large area.
All right.
Water flows.
All right. Okay, then hypothetically speaking, what would be the margins on a project like this, given that in fact your margins are hovering around that 7-8% odd? So what are your margins that you're looking at going ahead?
No, typically we don't give any forward guidance on margins and all that. All I'm saying is we look forward to good growth in the next few years, although we have to navigate a couple of difficult quarters this year. Mm-hmm. So I think ours, as I said, up to September we still have to pass through some difficult times. Not that we have stuck in any projects or anything like that, but that there are payment delays from customers and delays in contracts moving forward the way we would like. So I think these have to be addressed. But going forward, I think already we can see some green shoots of investment hope and things happening. So I think 15, 16, I think these things should look definitely better. And we have been able to grow our order book. That itself shows that going forward things should be better.
All right, then Mr. Ramnath, if things are looking good and in fact we are seeing enough of green shoots, then would you be moving back into profitability? Because the last quarter itself, I think there was a loss that you reported. So when can we see you moving back into the black?
I think in the next couple of quarters you will see, in our line of business you can't compare performance. We are in a contracting industry. You can't compare performance on a quarter by quarter basis. So some quarters depends on the jobs that move or don't move, or the product mix and things like that. So on a year-end basis, I think we should be all right. Okay. First 2 quarters will be a bit difficult. Third and fourth quarter we should be all right.
You spoke about some payment delays from your customers. Can you quantify the quantum of receivables?
No, our receivables on an overall basis have not moved up. They have remained the same.
What is the level?
Projects where, level will be about 300 odd crores receivables.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and what's your total debt at present? Because I'm seeing that in fact your finance
about 700 crores.
And will you be looking at reducing that going ahead, or are you comfortable with that 700 crores?
No, we have to comfortable. Nobody will be comfortable with high debt, and given the cost of debt today. But if there are options, we will always be examining on a continuous basis options to reduce our debt, both operationally through better performance and other avenues if they are available.
What are the viable options to reduce your debt at current levels?
No, presently we have not made up our mind, but like any company, we have to look at reducing cost of debt, overall debt, through operational inflows, and also if some other lower cost options of financing are available. So at the moment, the cost of debt is not likely to go down the next quarter or so. So we'll have to wait for some time, I think.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Ramnath, for joining in, and all the best for the coming year. Let's hope that, in fact, you do have a good year in FY15, FY16, as you were indicating.